Alright, today you're going to learn how to use Pages on your iPad to make a brochure. The first thing you have to do is sort through your apps to try to find Pages. And Pages looks like this icon right here with the orange and the pencil or pen, and it says Pages. So everybody find that. And once you found that, I want you to go ahead and click on it. And it opens it up. Now some of yours will open up for the first time and you'll have to hit continue and use Pages. Some of yours will prompt you to update. I just want you to hit OK. Don't hit read more or learn more. Just hit OK when things pop up. So I'll give you time to get to a screen to where you see this white page with a plus sign in the middle of it that says create document at the bottom. So I want everybody to get to this page right here. Now I have 3 other pages on mine because I've created things. Most of yours will probably be blank and just say create document. So once we found that, I want you to go ahead and click on create document with that big plus sign right here. And this is going to open up the template section. It says choose template at the top. And we need to find the brochure. See, it says basic, it says reports. You need to find the section that says miscellaneous. And it's all the way at the bottom. It's the second one from the bottom actually. And it says miscellaneous right here. In miscellaneous, you're going to have an elegant brochure or a museum brochure, and you get to pick one, what you want your brochure to look like. I'm going to go ahead and click on museum brochure. See, it says time to update. Now, all of yours won't say that, but if I just hit OK, that will go away and it won't be there anymore. Okay, now we're at our brochure. The brochure gives you a template, and that's why all these words are in there in like a different language. So if you, like this over here is your title page. This will be the front of your brochure. If you open up a brochure, this is one side of a page, and then if you scroll down, this is the other side of your page. And then it folds into 3 parts and makes your brochure. But this part right here is your title. So if you double tap on the letters, it's going to highlight them. And then you can either hit the backspace, and then you can type your title. Actually, I'm going to do my brochure about a dog camp. Alright. And then down here I'd put all dogs welcome, just for fun. And so if I wanted to change that background or this color, I'd click on it to select it. And do you see how the blue dots are around it? That means it's selected. And up here in the top is a paintbrush. If I click on that paintbrush, it's going to allow me to change my text. It's going to allow me to change the color, the size of things. So right here where it says that 28 point, and then that's the text title. If I click on that, it'll allow me to make my text smaller. It will allow me to change the color of my text. Say I want it pink. And then I just hit the back button. Let me go back in there. And if I click on font, it'll allow me to change the way my font looks. So if I want it to be in this cool cursive, I click on that. If I wanted to make it in the middle, if I wanted to make it bold, that's what all those things are for. If I wanted to change the background color, I could change it to gray, back to normal. And so those are different, these little buttons up here are different things that you can change your text with. Then you just click on that again to make it back to normal. And I wanted to make mine that pretty cursive. There we go. want to make it real big. There we go. Dog camp. I made it too big. So let me go back to my pencil again and make it a little bit smaller. There we go. All dogs. Now, so that's changing font, changing background color, and doing different things like that. Now, if I click on that picture with 2 fingers, I can rotate it. Kind of cool. If I move my 2 fingers around, I can make it small. Well, that's the page. So if I rotate it, be careful to try to get it the right way. But if I scroll down and I click on this plus sign, I can change that picture. So if I click on the plus sign, my camera roll is automatically going to pop up. And I'm sure all of you already know how to take a screenshot on the internet and find a picture you want. And it will go in your camera roll. So I'm going to find my dog. And so I put my dog in there for dog camp. Oops, too many. And then I can make her, if I double tap on her, I can make it zoom in real close in the photo, and then just hit done. So that's kind of how you change text and change pictures. Now this page right here is the back of my brochure, so I might just want to delete all of this out of here so I can start typing some things. And you don't want, see how I just double tap and delete, and then I can type, you know, like conclusion or ending or, you know, office hours or whatever you want on your brochure. You can just type it in there like that, hit enter, type more, hit enter, type more. Now remember, if you highlight, you can go to the pencil and you can change it. I might want to change it to green. I might want to give, you know, change the font to something different. Like that party one looks fun. So then you just click out to unchange it. Now this little icon down here is a mini keyboard. To get rid of your keyboard, you just hit that button. So let's say you've put a picture in there, like my dog picture, and I don't want that picture in there anymore. It's a lot easier to have that plus sign, so try to put the picture in that you want in first. So, but what you'll have to do is you'll have to click on your photo one time so you get this box down here, and then you click on delete, and that takes the whole thing away. If you go up to this plus sign up here, it will allow you to add in a new photo. It'll actually have 4 things you can add in. You can add in a table if you wanted to, like a spreadsheet. You could add in a graph if you had a graph. You could add in a text box or some of these weird arrows. See, if I click on this star, I can add a star in. But if you click on the little music notes and that's for like video and pictures. I can click on my dog and I can add a new picture in of my dog. But the thing is it makes it really big, so you're going to have to click on it and make it the size with the little blue dots that you want it to be and move it over. Okay, and I could click on this star and move it over too if I really wanted to. Or move it wherever I wanted. So, that's kind of editing, stuff like that. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to kind of play with it a little bit. And so this is one that I've kind of played on and I don't really want to use it. So I want to start all over again, and I want to start fresh so my brochure is good. Alright, so if you're at this page and you want to start all over, you go ahead and you click on Documents, which is right up here in the top corner. And you can delete that old one out. So see, I have a couple old ones. These are from the last classes. And if I hit Edit, I can select this one, hit delete, delete 2 documents, and they're gone. So if I start over from scratch, I click on this plus sign, I scroll down to the bottom, I click on what brochure I want, and then I can start adding in my photos again. I can start adding in my can double tap on this up here and type in dog camp. I can double tap on this down here and type in my information about, like my intro information. And then I'll have a brochure. And it always saves. I'll never have to click saved. You can go back to documents, see it's in there, and click on it again. It'll be in there. And there it is, the changes I've made. And you guys can work on this for a couple of days. And then I'm going to come back next week and we're going to set your emails up. And I'm going to show you how to email your brochure to Mrs. Hyatt, and then we're going to print it off. Alright, so that's the end.